We were walking in Holland Park. It started getting dark. You gave your hand to me. We got talking about the past. I even made you laugh. It all came naturally. And it's always been hard saying what I wanna say, with the voices in my head telling me to run away. Yeah, I've never found somebody who makes me wanna stay like you do, oh, like you do. I don't have to hide my feelings, 'cause you're the reason love comes easy. On nights like this, it keeps on getting better. I say forever come together on nights like this, on nights like this. Now we're dancing in your living room. That's something I don't do, but since I met you I'm not that shy. Got me thinking, is it too soon to plan a life with you? You're the only one I want by my side. And it's always been hard saying what I wanna say, with the voices in my head telling me to run away.
Please be seated. Well, I'd like to begin by thanking you for being here as well, friends, family,
Okay.
on behalf of Randy and John. This is quite an occasion for them, and it's a real blessing to be part of their celebration of their love. I had the privilege of being asked to do the ceremony, and Mally was very kind in sending me instructions, which I don't ignore. No, that's not true. I'll be on my best behaviour. For those who may not know me, I'm actually John's uncle, Jonathan. But as I'm growing up, people call me John, so I can't be confusing at times. They really, John and I, really decent. And they have quite clearly, well, they're in love. And I think it's fantastic to see the joy that they have today, having had for a few months now. So we're going to have a few people come up and share some of their thoughts and do some things prior to the ceremony. I might say a few words as well, if I can think of anything that's worthwhile saying. But I certainly can, but whether it's appropriate for John or not. So, thank you. So first of all, though, I would like to invite Clark, wherever Clark may be, because he's going to say something.
Yeah.
I have to set the scene. I hope I can do you guys justice. I would say it's quite daunting to give a speech. I was asked to say some words about love and marriage and my advice. And there's more people here that are married longer than me, so I hope I can give some good advice to you both. Before I get into it, I'd just like to say I'm surprised you're here today on a Saturday. I was expecting a midweek wedding because John can't get away from football on a Saturday. He clearly loves you, Marley, to get married on a Saturday. Lovely, happy, and full of love. Let's call this the 12:30 kickoff to your marriage. I'd like to share a poem from Elizabeth Brown. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach. When feeling out of sight, for the ends of being in ideal grace, I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need, the sun and candlelight. I love thee freely, as men strive for right. I love thee purely, as they turn from praise. I love thee with a passion put to use in my old griefs and with my childhood's faith. I love thee for the love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love you with the breath, smiles and tears of all my life. And if God choose, I shall love thee better than after death. I've known John for about 8 years, and I would like to share some of the core characteristics that I've seen in him that I think will ensure his part in this marriage to be one of strength. He is kind, loyal, pathetic, a big family man. He is fun, he is a great board gamer, a reassuring presence, a local celebrity in China. He is the sweetest berry and the best of the berry real bunch. And finally, but not least, he is a gentleman. Most of you who've known John may have, or in their family, the Berry family like to play a game called Settlers of Catan.
Oh, what a game.
I'd like to mix some advice in with this board game. Once you've laid down your first road and house, obstacles may be put in your path. Work towards laying down new roads, building settlements in your marriage and collecting victory points along the way. Remember, you can't change the direction of this newly placed road first, but you can lay new roads and new paths to get towards your goals. Sometimes it may feel you're working against each other, but for the same goal. Other times you're allowing each other's resources, talent, skills and advice in order to help each other grow and develop. You have separate paths that become entwined, but remember you still have your own paths. Let each other's flourish and fly, and celebrate each other's victory points. In all seriousness, you may be together. Decisions you make together will require more than just the luck of the dice. Listen to each other. Remember your common goals. Be patient. Be willing to compromise. Share responsibilities. Your actions towards each other should always reassure the other that you are their person, your love is unquestionable, and that you're on the same team. Don't lose yourselves. Make time for your own hobbies, interests and friendships, both together and separately. I've learned it helps to take an interest in the other person and keeps you interested, gives each other space, gives you a chance to refocus and appreciate the time you spend with each other. I'd like to finish with a quote. Love is temporary. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like an earthquake and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have become so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness, it is not excitement. It is not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. That is just being in love, that which any of us can convince ourselves we are. Love itself is what is left over when being in love is burned away. And to finish, with your marriage, if you have a focus with clear eyes, full hearts, you can't lose.
Stop that. I just had a few thoughts that I really needed to share. First of all, I just wanted to share some of the feelings I think John and Ali have about the fact that by being here, you've made it a really special occasion for them. They really appreciate you being here, and the longer I take now is the longer it takes for them to go through their vows. Still on edge. Excited. I just thought, I don't know Mary very well, so I thought that's an embarrassing to say, but I shouldn't anyway because it's her day. So, but I think Ali is very brave. But the first time I met Ali was on a family camp. And I think that was brave, just coming to a family camp in West Wales. But let me just share a little bit of that about John, if I may. John is amazingly handsome, extremely funny, highly intelligent, a skillful footballer. John, I can't read the rest of it. So, in all seriousness though, I am surprised that you don't think John's funny, but there we go. None of the rest of the family do either, actually. No, that's not true. John and I have quite a few things similar, apart from when he shortened my name, it sounds the same. Both of us have fallen flat on our faces in our lives. As you can tell, I have recovered. John, bless his heart, we were at camp years ago and he was on a swing, and I don't know whether he let go of the swing or the swing collapsed, but he ran face first into a bank, and he just didn't know where he was. And it was just really sad to see. I'm going to say that with a little bit of a giggle, but it was a really frightening experience to watch him suffer. The other thing that John's quite similar to me on is that, according to his mother, we're cry babies. And there you go, you can see John, bless his heart. And they are tears of joy. Also, we both love football, and I think the reason why we're married today, is that you still injured, John?
Oh yeah.
So well, that's why it's today. Injury comes and goes. But I also have some observations that whilst I've watched John grow up, it's quite clear he's very determined in what he tries to do. He's fairly private. I'm sure that those who are very close to him will know a different side of John. But he is loyal, and you can see he's very protective. He loves to travel. Well, there you know. And of course, he's been to different parts of the world. Obviously, went to China for a year working. Well, he said he was working. I think he just observed children being abused, wasn't it? Beaten in school. But he's been to the States with football and had some good experiences. And yeah, but one of the strong things that I observed with John is he loves his family, particularly his nieces and nephews. He also has 3 sisters, bless his heart, older than him, which have had a massive influence on his life, and I think it's good for him for his marriage, because he's going to be able to take instruction from Mally. And I think the secret to success in marriage, John, is just, your wife is always right. That's what my wife tells me. And I've been married to him for years, and so I agree with her. But marriage, in all seriousness, between a man and a woman is ordained of God. And the family is central to the Creator's plan for the eternal destiny of his children. So today is a really, really significant day in many ways. A husband and wife have a solemn responsibility to love and care for each other. My experience, I'm just leaving that on the floor. My experience is that happiness is very much based on the ability to forgive one another. Because some days you will, obviously my wife never irritates me, but it will have those moments and you just have to move on and love each other and be forgiven. And happiness in family life is most likely achieved when it's founded upon the teachings of Jesus Christ. And successful marriages and families are established and maintained on principles of faith and prayer, repentance, forgiveness, respect, love, compassion, work, and wholesome recreational activities. Successful couples love each other with complete devotion. They don't let anything stand in the way between them. Their relationship is their first priority, and John, football does become second if you're wise, but it's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Terrific marriages are completely respectful, transparent, and loyal. And so I think without making you endure anything more, we'll have the opportunity now to have you exchange your vows and see where we go from there, depending on what you say. So we are really gathered here to witness this opportunity of John and Mally. And so, will you hear you with that microphone?
Yep.
Do you need to come closer? So, John, do you take Mally to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love and cherish in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Mally, do you take John to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and cherish in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Don't move. Have I missed anything out? I think that is wonderful. So, may I have the rings, please? I don't want the rings. Thank you.
Thank you.
Exchange those rings. These rings, they are a symbol of love.
That's cute.
And they are a symbol of commitment that you both will share. So, John, please repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love.
as a token of my love.
Wear it with happiness and pride,
Wear it with happiness and pride,
now and always.
now and always.
Where'd we go? Can I put on my finger there?
Yeah, you
or-
can.
Push it on real hard. It does fit as well.
Mally, please repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love.
as a token of my love.
Wear it with happiness and pride,
Wear it with happiness and pride,
now and always.
now and always. Oh, it's easy.
John and Mally, you exchange vows and rings and have pledged your love and commitment to one another in front of your friends and family. Marriages bring hard days, just as they bring beautiful ones. This day will be a reminder of what your love has already accomplished and the amazing possibilities what it can continue to accomplish. It's a great pleasure to announce you husband and wife. You can kiss the bride.
I think we just walk down now.
Before you leave, there is a surprise.
Oh God.
You can sit down on chair you
On the thrones?
Yes.
I mean, I'll try.
Just want you to know that I did offer the same, and John declined the offer. Why? But Will, would you like to come in?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is William Adams from Will Adams Music, and I'll be singing all of it for you. So, I've been told this is a surprise. So, if anyone's been wondering who's that random bloke in the blue, it's me. So, I'm going to be singing a couple of songs for you all today. She was lost in so many different ways, out in the darkness with no guide. I know the cost of a losing hand, but through the grace of God, go high. I found heaven on earth. You are my last, my first, and then I hear this voice inside. Ave Maria. I've been alone when surrounded by friends. How could the silence be so loud? But I still go home knowing that I've got you. There's only us when lights go down. You are my heaven on earth. You are my hunger, my thirst. I always hear this voice inside singing Ave Maria. Sometimes life can come and pass you by while you're busy making plans. Suddenly hits you and then you realize it's out of your hand. Baby, you got to understand, you are my heaven on earth. You are my last, my first, and then I hear this voice inside. Ave Maria. Ave Maria. I did not prepare any speech for the intermissions of the songs, unfortunately. So, I can be done kind of John's level of wit. I could tell. Anyway, next up, it's a song I think most people know it from Elvis, but I think the original might be a bit more appropriate for this setting. So it's Unchained Melody with the Righteous Brothers. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. And time grows by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still my only? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers flow, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. And time grows by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Godspeed I've just got one more for you now. But quickly, thank you all for letting me be here as a part of this very special day. Let's just give a hand to John and Ali. I wish you both all the very best, and I hope you all enjoy this last song. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. As long as love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stand. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Trusting me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't bring me down and pray, oh pretty baby. Now that I found you still, let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of your day.
If I could ask you all to stand and let John and Ali look down existing. Thank you. And feel free to throw the confetti.
You're saying it's hopeless, that I should hope less. Heaven can help us, won't make me sleep now. You say it's beyond us, what is beyond us? Let's see and decide. We've been meteoric even before this. Burns half as long when it's twice as bright. So if it's beyond us, then it's beyond us. Let's see and decide. And I will still be here, stargazing. I still look up, look up, look up for love. I will still be here, stargazing. I still look up, look up, look up for love. For love, I'm leaving home for the coastline, someplace under the sun. I feel my heart for the first time, 'cause now I'm moving on, yeah, I'm moving on. And there's a place that I've dreamed of, where I can free my mind. I hear the sounds of the season and lose all sense of time. I'm moving far away to a sunny place where it's just you and me. Feels like we're in a dream. You know what I mean. The summer air by the seaside, the way it fills our lungs, the fire burns in the night sky. This life will keep us young, yeah, keep us young. And we will sleep by the ocean, our hearts will move with the tide.
Hello everyone. Can everyone start to sit down on their seats? Everyone here?
Right, I'm going to go first. Can you all, Steph, can you hear me over there? Carol, can you? Jeff, Ricky, can you hear me? Right, okay. I'm Derry, I'm the father of the bride. A couple of quick observations with regard to what went on this morning before I start. You've all got drinks in front of you, right? I want you to grab a drink. I want you to make sure the glass is full. I want you to raise that glass, and I want you to toast the star of the show today. Noah, where are you? Going back to this morning, Clark over there. I thought you, fantastic mate. You've stolen all my lines. Right? I've had to rewrite everything I was going to say, but I thought you hit the nail on the head. Wonderful, top man, right? Yeah, brilliant. Mally, you looked astounding, right? I have to say, I haven't seen the best guys today. Absolutely wonderful. My only other real observation from this morning was the number of tattoos that appear to be on display. I don't know what this says, but they appear to all be on the females, right? And I wholeheartedly approve. I just wanted to get that out of the way. So wonderful, wonderful tattoos. Like, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you all here to Craig and Horse today for the marriage of John and Mary Belly. John and Mary. Thank you all for coming. A special mention to some people who've travelled. Clark, who's come from Chester. Second mention, mate. Right, drinks are on you. We've got Anthony from Yorkshire. Yeah, there we are, brilliant. We've got Nat, who's looking very well oiled over there already. And Abby, who's come from Manchester, I believe. So thanks for braving the worst of the Welsh weather and Mike Drakeford's 20 mile out signs, and thanks for getting here. Brilliant. Okay, wonderful. The bridesmaids, I really want to say thank you to the bridesmaids. Molly, what do you want, Molly? Emily, Chloe, and Erin. Yeah. And another mention to Molly for doing all the makeup. Fantastic. Brilliant. The best man, Edward, where is he? I met Edward for the first time last night, and immediately upon seeing him, I thought, when they're looking to cast the next James Bond, he's the guy. Honestly, sophistication, he's suave, charismatic. What more could you want from a best man? And I'm sure you'll hear more from him in a bit. Julie, Molly's mother. Oh, she's gone. Well, Molly, thanks. Thank you, Mum, Julie, for making the cake. It's over there. She's spent the whole week doing it. And what a fantastic job she's done. I don't know if you're aware, but it's actually Mally and John that have arranged everything today, from every last detail of the wedding to the function tonight. They've put an awful lot of hard work, love and attention, tears and all the rest of it into making today a wonderful day. I think you'd agree it's a splendid location. Just testimony to Mally's slightly curious sense of humour, though. She's arranged for the ceremony to take place at the most haunted hotel in the country on Halloween, when there's a hunter's full moon as well, right? So those of you who staying tonight, there was actually a ghost tent here yesterday. I've spoken to the ghost tenters and they said avoid the basement. So whatever you're doing, don't go down into the basement. Those of you who are staying tonight, right? You have been warned. You have been warned. I've also got to make a very brief public service announcement. I think Donna may have wanted me to. What's that look surprising? Donna may have wanted me to make this. I can see Mally's parents and friends over there, and some over here, and some faces that I don't recognise, who are obviously John's family. And this is really aimed at John's family. What I'd like you to do is to look at Mally's family, and they are really the most wonderful, friendly group of people you could ever wish to meet. Honestly, they are, right? But I've never seen a group of people with the ability to consume so much alcohol in such a short space of time and for it to have absolutely no effect on them. So whatever you do, don't get involved in a round of drinks with them, it'll get very messy. Okay. Very messy very quickly. John, or should I call you Sexy Teacher? I don't know if you're aware, but when first Mally met John, whenever she was interacting with her friends on social media, it was never John, it was Sexy Teacher. I believe that is still how she refers to John, Sexy Teacher. Who am I to comment on his sex appeal? I really probably shouldn't. But, what I will say, in the couple of years that I've known John, he probably, well, he undoubtedly is just the nicest bloke I think I've ever met. He's fantastic, and he just oozes love for Mally. It comes out of every pore, right? You would have seen today in the ceremony how he was, he's just so soft. John, you're wonderful. I absolutely love you to bits, right? You're just a fantastic guy. But there is one cloud. There is one cloud that hangs over John's head, right? I mean, he's a football coach, a football player of some renown, a teacher, wonderful person. But there is this big black cloud that hovers over his head, and it's his choice of football team. And I think that Steph, Jane, Mally, myself, we're going to have to take him down to Cardiff City, right? As quickly as we possibly can. I just can't let him go off a straight, right? I can't let that happen. Not to my future son-in-law, right? Okay. I didn't know that. Mally. John's mum mentioned something to me earlier that made me laugh. She said, "I hope you're going to say something about Mally when she was a child." And prior to coming here today, I thought long and hard about something I could tell people who perhaps don't know Mally that would offer an insight into her unique and wonderful characteristics. So yeah, I did. I thought long and hard about it. I thought about road trips up and down the country to watch Taylor Swift when you could actually get tickets to see Taylor Swift. The traumas we suffered when JLS split up. It was 2 days off school, actually. 2 days off school. The time Kim Kardashian tweeted Mally. Yes! I had to take a day off work. That's absolutely true. I had to take a day off work. trips up and down the country to watch Cardiff City on wet Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
And even the time, and these are the lengths that Mally will go to keep her dad happy. The day that in Ireland she stood up in front of 50,000 people in a stadium full of people to dance with Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out. But all of these, honestly, all of these things pale into insignificance in comparison to one particular incident that lives strong in my mind. Okay. You're going to notice that on each of your tables there's a popcorn container.
Oh my god, I so know where this is going.
Shortly, I'm going to just require your assistance just to help me with this tale. Mally was between 4 and 5 years of age. She was yet to sleep through the whole night. She did actually sleep the whole night until she was 5.5. So sleep in our house was short supply. And in my infinite wisdom, I thought a trip to the cinema with Mally and Steph, her long-suffering brother, would kill two birds with one stone. I could have a kip in the cinema and they could watch a film. So off we went up to the cinema in Bridgend, into the Odeon. Upon entering the cinema, we were ambushed by the popcorn display. And Mally grabbed my hand and she said, "Dewi." She never called me Dad because she knew it wound her mother. She said, "Dewi, can I have some popcorn?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." We went over and, "Do you want the little popcorn, Mal?" No, I don't want the little one. "Do you want the..." No, I don't want the medium one. Do you want the big popcorn? Yeah, the big, please Dad, the big popcorn container. So this popcorn container was bigger than she was, right? So I carried it into the cinema. We took our allocated seats in the cinema, small screen, 100 seats, half a dozen people scattered over the cinema. Now, Mally, being the live wire that she is, she couldn't sit still. So over the next 10 minutes, she took it in turn to sit in every seat in the cinema. And whenever she sat in a seat that was next to a person, she would, dressed in her white dress that Carol carefully put on that morning, her pigtails, her angelic butter wouldn't melt in my mouth smile, she'd look up at the person that she was sat next to and she would smile. And they would look down at this curious little girl beside her and they would smile back and Mally would smile at them. If only they knew what was going through her mind. And then she'd carry on until she'd sat in every seat and sat next to every person in that cinema. And then she decided upon the seat that she wanted to sit at. It was about 2 seats along from myself, and she sat there directly behind a bald-headed guy in his 40s, shiny bald head. I can still remember the advert shining off his head, black-rimmed glasses, and he sat there directly in front of her, Mally, by the side of me. And she looked at me and she said, "Dewi," "Yes, Stefan, can you pass me the popcorn, please?" So she placed the popcorn on her lap, this massive popcorn container, bigger than she was, and she began to kick the guy's chair.
Yeah.
Sorry. And the guy turned round and all he could see was this huge popcorn container behind him. He couldn't see Mally at all. And as he turned round, Mally stopped kicking his chair, and I thought, "Oh, great." And then as he watched the screen again, Mally began to kick the chair again. And I could see Steph with his head in his hand. At this point, could I ask one person on each table to take the popcorn container, and to stand up, you know, take the container, stand up, and then can you take a position behind somebody on your table, preferably the person who's least likely to punch you in the mouth. So Mally was sat there with this popcorn container on her lap, kicking this poor guy's chair, and then the lights dimmed. Silence fell upon the cinema. And the film we were going to see was Chicken Run.
Yeah,
and the first couple of frames of Chicken Run came up onto the screen, and Mally, in all of her excitement, leapt off the chair and threw the entire contents of the popcorn container over the head of the guy. It's absolutely true, right? I whipped the kids up and we were off on the cinema straight away. Yeah. That is my insight into Mally, right? What can I say, Mal? You're a live wire, non-stop.
Settle.
Before I finish, okay, there's just a couple of thank yous that I personally want to make now, right? When you look at Mally and all of her wonderful characteristics, you know, her good looks, her humour, her work ethic, her empathy, her ginger hair, her ability to consume vast quantities of alcohol, none of those wonderful qualities come from me. They all come from Donna, her mother, right? Donna has been a fantastic mother to Mally over the last quarter of a century. Possibly, if you look at Mally, I may be responsible for the tip of her nose and perhaps a little bit of her chin. That's it. All of the good stuff comes from Donna, right? Over in the far corner there, we've got Carol and Jeff, Donna's grandparents.
No parents, Mally's parents.
Sorry, Mally's grandparents. 24/7, 365 days of the year. They've always been there. They've been a wonderful influence on Mally and Mally's life. Their Sunday dinners and their endless parties. And I say endless parties because they'd start on a Sunday and finish on a Wednesday. They literally would never end. Are legendary. Carol, Jeff, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you, really, I do. Okay. Steph, Mally's long-suffering brother, who's dug Mally out of more holes than I care to mention. I thank you. Meg Rakes, where is she? Meg, she's there. Meg, yeah, Meg. I thank you for digging all those holes that Mally ended up falling into. And finally, look, a big thank you to Jane for putting up with me for the last decade. She deserves a medal. So that's all I've got to say. I've had a wonderful time this evening. Thank you all so much for coming. It's been a wonderful day so far. And it's only going to get better. Thank you. I'll take my seat.
That was so good.
Okay, thank you.
John, go mate.
I'll be right. I'm shaky. Okay, well.
John, that's the heel.
With that. Have you told to use the mic? Okay. Well, hello everyone. For those of you I haven't had a chance to meet yet, I'm John, the lucky groom. Now, I'm not exactly one for public speaking, and as you might have noticed earlier, things have a tendency to get stuck in my eyes. Not the best combination, I know, but here we go. First things first, we would like to say a massive thank you for coming today. It means so much to us all having our friends and family here with us on Mally's, us, our today. We both have big families, and it's just so nice seeing everyone finally meeting and just spending time together. And we really do appreciate the effort, and there's a great reminder of all the amazing people we have in our lives, really. So thank you. So as many of you know, events like today don't just happen. I never imagined standing in a place like this here today, and I'm so glad Mally got that small, cheap wedding she always dreamt of. Funny how things change so quickly after I proposed. I'm pretty sure.
We lost it.
I'm pretty sure our. Let's have a look.
Step forward. Oh, just go to it. Just show.
Let's have a go. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I said, funny how things change so quickly after I proposed, and I'm pretty sure our wedding budget had its own postcode, but you know what? I wouldn't change a thing. Seeing her walk down the aisle, surrounded by everyone we love. Makes spending every penny of our parents' money worthwhile. Now, I wish I could say it's been a big team effort planning this day, but Mally has done absolutely everything. She has worked so hard to put. She's worked so hard and put so much effort into today and arranged things I would never even considered. The thing with my wife is that she knows exactly what she likes and doesn't like, and will never settle. She had a vision and just ran with it, and for that I am very grateful. And I think we can all agree she has done an incredible job. Donna and Dewi, my new mother and father-in-law. Thank you for welcoming me into your families with such open arms. I am lucky to have gained great in-laws, to be honest, and I can honestly say that I enjoy spending time with. From our coffee meetups with yourself and Jane, Dewi, or staying over yours, Donna, where I'm sure to learn something new and often incriminating about Mali. You will now leave my chats. Thank you both for being so supportive and enthusiastic about giving Mali away. When I asked Dewi for Mali's hand in marriage, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say yes so quickly. But Mali adores you both and knows she is very lucky to have you. And I hope I can live up. I hope I can live up to your expectations.
Absolutely. Yes.
I think it's safe to say I have my hands full, but I couldn't be happier. So, my mum and dad, you have both put up with me in your house for far longer than you probably wanted to. Through all my ups and downs, I would never be able to repay you for the advice and support you've given me, but I know you just want me to be happy, so I just wanted to tell you that I have never been happier. I have loved these past few months where you've let myself, Mali and Noah take over your house. But seeing you all build a lovely bond together has been special to me. Mali once said to me, "How will I know if your parents like me?" Easy, I said. The moment my dad rips into you and questions every decision you make. Welcome to the family, Mali.
Especially when she mentioned privacy.
Now, thank you also to the rest of my family for embracing Mali and Noah as part of our clan. It must have been very daunting for Mali to come into the family with 3 protective sisters, but you have treated Mali and Noah like one of us from the get-go, so thank you. To my best man. Now, I can't say too much or his head won't fit through the castle doors, but thank you for always being there. Whereas for the good advice, the questionable advice, or the outright terrible. We have seen each other grow from boys to, just older boys, but you've been right there with me since me and Mali started dating. I'll always remember bringing you soon after our first date to catch up, where you suggested inviting her to our poker night later that week. I was very adamant that it was way too early and might be a little weird. He assured me definitely not. Just tell her it would be a chill one and just friends hanging out. The temptation was too much and I caved. I messaged her saying how I enjoyed our date and did she want to come over at my cousin's house for a poker night later in a few days. I messaged Ed to let him know that I sent that message, and he replied with laughing emojis and just the words, "way too soon." But I'm lucky to be able to call you family, and let's not forget the stag do outfit. It was truly a masterpiece. To the ladies who look absolutely stunning today, the maid of honour and bridesmaids. My nephews and nieces are growing up way too fast, so it's very special for you all to be so involved today. And a special shout out to the maid of honour, Molly, for supporting my lovely, nervous wife on her big day. You've done an incredible job of keeping Mali calm today, as well as organising her 35 hen do's. Thank you, Molly. I knew it couldn't have been easy. So can we all raise a glass to these amazing ladies, please? Now, for the star of the show, my wife. You look absolutely incredible today. I really tried to hold back the tears. When I saw you come down that aisle earlier, and I'm still welling up inside. I really wish I didn't find the receipt for that dress. Mally and I first crossed paths at the start of the school year. I saw a beautiful, fresh-faced teacher full of energy, ready to conquer the world. It didn't take long for us to form a strong friendship, and after many visits to her classroom, mostly innocent, and Mally dropping not so subtle hints, I finally mustered the courage to ask her out on a date. And although I tried very hard to play it cool, I knew very early on that she will be my wife one day. We have had the most incredible journey so far, and I've done so much in a short amount of time.
Oh, you can do this, John. All right, you got it.
Really.
Just let it out, John.
I need you to know you make me far happier than I ever thought I'd be. You have picked me up at my lowest and cheered me on at the highest, and I hope I do the same for you. You are stronger than you will ever know. Whatever happens in our life, I promise to be someone you can depend on, someone to protect you, and shower you and Noah with love. You are my best friend, and I couldn't ask for any more. Can't wait to make many more memories with you. So, can we all raise glasses to the woman who's made my life more joyful? Yeah. To the woman who's made my life more joyful, more colourful, and certainly more chaotic. To Mally. I think now the best man is next, so for all of you who don't know him, he loves to make up stories, so please humour him. Feel free to heckle.
Okay, right. I've been given a list of things not to mention. Make sure I get the right one. John was breastfed till 7 years old. Sorry, one step. Start again. Right. I'd like to welcome everyone. Marley, you look stunning. The bridesmaids are lovely. You're very nice. I hope you guys looking forward to your honeymoon up in North Wales.
I'm ready.
You told me you were going to Bangor all weekend. Anyway. So, everyone knows John likes to travel. We've heard a few different locations, America, China and things. Thailand is also a good one he went to.
Oh, here we go.
He's got a few good stories from there. I won't go into too much detail. He had a good canoe trip where he couldn't quite get through it, could you, John? And decided to soil himself doing it. That was good fun. And he's also got some good recommendations for Thailand. He was in Bangkok. You were talking about some massage places. Really good massage places.
and John loved it. He said they loved him there as well, and they even showed him a secret handshake or something. Also, everyone who knows John knows how much he loves football. He's got his great loves, I'd say, is football and his mum. And I used to think his mum was higher until one point he told me he'd miss his own mum's funeral.
That's
If it meant
actually
for
true.
football.
He did say that.
Other people have mentioned about how
Shame it.
like they're surprised he's here on a Saturday. And it's true, because John would never miss a Saturday of football. And it's probably for the best that you did do your Ian. Because it wasn't long after that you actually met Marley, and this might not have ever happened.
True.
Yeah.
Just on a Saturday.
John hasn't been the best with girls previously. I mean, I think Marley's probably the first proper girlfriend he's had. I say he's had some romances. I mean, there was that girl in that convention we were at in, you know, John was dancing with her, and
Oh, yeah.
on the dance floor in front of everyone decided to ask her would she make out with him. And her answer was no. John took it like a champ. Also, I remember John, the first time we went to Sweden. He started dabbling in some amateur photography, I think it was. He was a bit taken back with the beauties of the landscape and the countryside. And I do remember there was a time where there were a number of beautiful Swedish girls sunbathing. And John decided to take a quick little photo, like the little creep he is. And the best part of the photo was, it wasn't even that subtle. You can see all the girls lined up. They're all thankfully looking down. And all you can see is John's shadow going over them in this photo. Yeah. John also called me up one time, I distinctly remember, in the middle of the night. For some more advice, which obviously I feel like I was great at giving John advice. But it was just deciding between one girl or the other, basically. Or both. Also, I mean, I've known John for a long time. His whole life. Ever since we were little, wrestling, and his favourite wrestler was Triple H. All these different things. I'd keep him away from pets. Especially hamsters. I have very early memories of John and my brother, one room to the other side of the room, playing catch with a hamster. So, pets might not be the best idea, because I think he went through about 3 or 4.
Ed, can I say something about that?
Yeah?
We had a cat. We had a kitten. John was about 2 or 3. And this cat, John tried to flush him down the toilet. But thankfully the kitten was able to spray his legs and stop himself going down the hole. He stuffed him in the washing machine. We threw him in the bath.
Oh dear. I was just worried now.
And the cat used to avoid him like the plague. But in all fairness, he was a bit clever. He knew that if he had the cat food and a spoon, and he tapped the can, the cat, the stupid kitten, would come to him every time. Which, because John loved wrestling, he would then grab the cat, John's front arms pinned in the front of the kitten, his legs wrapped around the kitten's back legs, and
said we're
then
just worried.
proceeded to kiss the cat to death. Unfortunately, we have to get rid of the kitten because it was not going to survive. So I just wanted to enhance and expand on
Yes, well done.
his love. Thank you.
I'm sure John has moved on from this and he's grown from it. I mean, it's been a number of months since he's had one of these incidences, so I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, let's get to the more serious stuff then, shall we? Okay, I mean, in all seriousness, John is one of the most lovely blokes you'll ever meet.
Except the cats.
He's got such a big heart. You see him with Noah, you see him with his nephews and nieces. It's just never ending. He loves children, he loves family. That's his priorities, and you've picked a good one. As John mentioned, I met Marley the second date.
Yeah.
Got a pretty sound advice, it worked out.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to say to Marley how impressive you are and how brave you have been with your son, with your career, with everything in life, and with John. It's impressive. I think you've both chosen very well.
How's he being nice?
This is the third speech I've had to do, and I have to say it's probably the hardest. And I was thinking about why it's so hard. Because I have been married since doing those other speeches, and I see the blessings and the joy that can come from it. And I see John through the year or so that you've been dating, and how much happier he has been and grown. John is the closest thing I've probably got to a little brother. And he means the world to me. And he is one of the best people I know. And I love you both.
It's not conventional for the mother of the bride to speak at a wedding, but as you can see, nothing in this family is conventional. So, okay. So I want to thank you all for sharing today with us, and I can really feel the love in the room, so thank you. Sorry, I just very emotional. So I wanted to start by saying thank you to John's parents, first of all, Nick and Liz, his sisters, brothers-in-law, nieces and nephews, for the way that they've embraced not just Marley but Noah as well, and welcoming them into your family and sharing so much family time with them. Marley grew up in a big family, and it's great to see that Noah's got the same opportunity to grow up with lots of other children around him, so thank you. Everybody said everything really. I want to thank Derry actually, because I think he was right about Marley. It is me. But I will credit you with the chin and the end of the nose. So that's But next to John, thank you for finally taking her off my bloody hands. She is a lucky young woman to have you in her life, John. Everything a parent wants for their children is to be happy. And I know that Marley has now met her soulmate in you. But I know this because... No. Because of Noah. Okay? I've watched how you have become a wonderful father figure to Noah. He looks for you to touch him and comfort him. And he holds your hand and he throws his arms around you. Noah tells me, in doing all of this, that you are a perfect match, a perfect fit for him and Marley. So, thank you. Then Mali, well, what can I say? Zoe's mentioned a few things, but I think it's mild. She came into the world defying all the odds, actually, and we've had never a dull moment since, okay? If there's a party, she's there. In fact, she is the party. Okay? She's funny and fun-loving. She's mischievous. She enjoys a drink or three, which I put down to Sarah. Sarah taught her to drink when she was about a year old by dipping her fingers into a wine glass and sucking it. She did a lot of babysitting, and Mali did a lot of drinking from the age of 1. So that was that. Uncle Philip, my uncle, Mali's great uncle, calls her the wild child of the family. Okay, and for those of you who know Mali, you'd know that pretty well fits well. Okay. She has the ability to lighten up a room when she enters, singing in a selection of accents. Yeah. Dancing, wherever she goes, whatever she does it with conviction. Okay. Her wild child side, definitely nurtured by my lovely friend Sarah, has been my nemesis over the years. She's been a pain in the arse, quite frankly. Dragging her out to fields, where she was apparently staying with her friends. You know. Lots of parties, usually in my house when I wasn't there. When her long-suffering brother would have to face the police, would be called. Okay. And I have always been the utmost rule follower, and I think all my friends will say I've always followed the rules. And even though she's been a pain in the arse, I have always secretly admired her ability to break the rules with such style. She's made me very proud. She has made me a very proud mother, particularly when she dropped out of university and didn't tell me. And that's just a small thing. But she did manage to complete the university finals with a newborn baby. And then she did her teacher training with a toddler during the pandemic. She's become a great teacher and an amazing mother to Noah. She has a very acute sense of justice and isn't afraid to stand up and be heard when something needs to be said. This, above all else, makes me glad that she's mine. And she's definitely my favourite daughter. So, like John, she is also a beautiful human. And I know they have a beautiful life together ahead of them.
That's a wrap. Thank you so much, guys.
I'm leaving home for the coastline, someplace under the sun. I feel my heart for the first time, 'cause now I'm moving on, yeah, I'm moving on.
to come